Hello, you guys. My name is China. If you are new, if not, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming back. And I don't know. I just wanted to do a video. Everyone's gone except for me and the baby. Y'all know I just had a baby 2.5 weeks ago. So I kind of didn't want to do this video because I feel like I look a lot heavier than I am. But it is what it is. Just had a baby almost 2 weeks ago. So yeah. But yeah, everyone's gone finally, and I was like, let me just knock out a video. I put a little bit of makeup on and whatever. But yeah, so basically I want to talk about this girl that was my friend, and she was messy, y'all. Like, she was mess. And I know y'all love my story times because y'all know I go through a lot, honey. I have been through a whole lot. So, and also shout out to my sister. She got me this dress, y'all. Y'all know I talk a lot. Y'all know I get off topic. I promise I'm not going to be getting off topic. But my sister got me this dress, y'all. And it was like, after I had the baby, everyone got me something. Like, everyone was getting me clothes. And I was just like, even the surprise dinner that y'all saw, like, I had no clue about it or anything. Everyone was just doing so much for me, and I just appreciate it so much because I'm the type of person, I don't like to receive, I like to give. I'm a giver. So the fact that they did something for me, like, it was so hard for me to grasp and take it because I'm like, But anyways, shout out to my sister for getting me this dress. She got me a bunch of clothes. So yeah, basically I'm gonna start from the beginning. So it's a girl, we're from the same city, and she would come down and visit me. So I don't know what incident happened first because there was so many incidents, and it was always my fault for still being friends with her. But when we was kids, like, we didn't almost fought over like guys and stuff so much because it was like she's one of them real sneaky ones that'll sleep with your man. Like, you can't leave her home with your man. So basically, oh, I got two videos. I wonder if I should do this one or the other one. I might need to do the other one, y'all. I'm gonna just do this one. Forget it. So yeah, basically, okay. So she came down to see me and stuff like that, came over my house. I always let her stay with me. And my boyfriend at the time, like I said, these stories are, I don't know which one came first, but my boyfriend at the time, I could trust him. Like, he was one of the ones, he only wanted me. He was obsessed with me. He adored me. Me and him have been together for years. Like, we've known each other for so long. So, when she came over, he was like, man, you need to go say something to her because her butt cheeks is out and she don't have on a bra. She had on a wife beater. And I, like, her nipples, like, they were smoking or whatever. And he was like, her whole breast is just hanging out. Like, you see her nipples, you see everything. And she have on, like, basically boy shorts type of underwear. And he's one of the ones, like, he's going to open up his mouth. He's going to say something. He's not going to sit there and just let it just, he was like, man, you need to go put something on. Like, he just not with, he's not going to just come up to me and be like, go say something to her. No, he's going to say something. So he said something to her. She put something on. And then whatever. That was one, I should have known then. Because you don't come over nobody's house, period. Whether they have a boyfriend, whether you don't come over nobody's house at all with everything just hanging out to sleep in. This is her pajamas that she was sleeping in. And was trying to walk around my house like that. I didn't know because I was in my room. They were smoking because they both smoke. So they were smoking. And I guess she came out of my spare bedroom like that to go smoke with him. And he came in the room like, man, said something to me and then went back out there. And then he actually spoke up and said something to her. So I didn't even have to say anything to her, but I should have known to stop dealing with her then. But I still was dealing with her because the thing about it is her personality is like, she's like me. She loves to give. She's one of a kind. Like, her personality was one that it was unmatched. I'm sorry. Like, she was just so sweet, and she'll go all out for you. She loves you like she loves her friends. Like, me and her been friends for so long. I think since middle school or something like that. Like, me and her been friends for. So yeah, so another time I had this dude that I was talking to, I was dealing with for a little minute, and he was like, hey, let me book you a flight. First it was a football player wanted to book me and a friend a flight, and I was going to take her, but I didn't end up going with the football player or whatever. So another guy that I was actually talking to, he was like, come down. And I was like, okay, can I bring a friend? Which is her. He was like, cool, I'll book, just send the information, I'll book both of y'all flights, we're gonna have a good time. So he booked our flights. She came from where I'm from. I came from Atlanta. So when she came, like I said, her personality is unmatched. Like, she's just fun to hang around. And me and her ended up going out, and it was like it felt like she was competing against me. It felt like, when we was in the VIP, we danced a little bit. I'm not doing too much. She trying to go harder than me. She's doing what I'm doing, but going harder than me. And me, as a person that I am, I'm still being normal, doing what I do, how I do it. Y'all, me trying to record is like, y'all don't understand how hard it is. It's so hard, and then it's hard. My phone is about to die. I'm recording on my phone because I haven't been liking my quality from my camera. My laptop died, my other phone died, my thing keep falling off of it. Like, it's been so hard, y'all. Baby crying, just stuff just keep happening. But whatever. So yeah, when he flew her out or whatever, we was at the club, we was in VIP. She kept copying off of me. Boom. So then when we first flew down, she seen that he handed me like probably $700. And she lit up then or whatever. But he handed it to me when we was putting our stuff in the truck because he came and got us in a real nice Escalade truck. She's never met him, so her eyes is already like, oh my God, So when he was putting our stuff in the truck, and he passed me like $700. She was looking like, and I ended up giving her some money because, I'm not about to, he gave me some money, I have to make sure I look out for you too. So we go to the mall, he take us straight to the mall, and he's like, get whatever y'all want. He didn't just say for me to get whatever I want, because the thing is, you came with me. I'm not about to, like, how did that look? You're my friend, and I'm not looking out for you as well, because you could be missing out on work. You could be anywhere, whatever. So he take us straight to the mall. We grabbing stuff. First of all, y'all, we went to BB. We didn't know, okay? We didn't know to go to the Louis Vuitton, Gucci store and stuff like that, okay? I'm not even gonna lie. We went to BB. He was like, I think our tab was like $400 some, and he was like, that's it? He was like, damn, I need to kick it with you more often. I'm not catching on because, I don't know, me or her is not catching on, like, girl, yo ass better. Where we went was St. Louis. So I'm not catching on. I don't know about, I don't have any Gucci design. I don't have no designer type of stuff. So I didn't know that, I could go to the store, get a bag, get whatever I want. So he was like, dang, I need to start flying you out here more often. You ain't nothing like, and I'm just like, whatever, not talking about or nothing. I'm just happy that he's, looking out for me and my homegirl. So him and his friend, they go to another store. They go shopping. They get designer stuff. And we meet back up with him. We call him like, hey, we ready. We give, he passed me $400 more. So she's looking like, damn, like, why he keep giving her all this money and he doing all this stuff for her, whatever. So we get to the room, and he booked her room and us a room, our own separate rooms or whatever. So, she looking like, huh? Me and my girl, we stay together. I thought we was going to stay in the room with you. Like, And he was like, nah, you know, I got you your own space, yo. You know, you a woman. I got you your own space and for us to chill, you know. And then his homeboy got his own hotel room. He had a couple of homeboys who had a hotel room. I think we had like 5 hotel rooms at that hotel. And it was a really nice hotel. So he was like, you know, y'all freshen up and we gonna hang out. That's when we went to the club. I'm sorry, I mixed that up. So you know, like I said, we wasn't into like all of the VIP, all of this stuff. I don't know if I was into it yet or not, but I definitely don't think she was. So when we get to the club or whatever, we walk right through. Like it was a long line. We walked right through. It wasn't none of that. So she just kept, you know, I just kept seeing her like, dang, you know, and she didn't want his friend. His friend had money too. It was like she wanted him. So we having fun, and that's when I told y'all she was dancing harder than me, like doing what I'm doing, but doing it harder, like trying to get. It was like she needed attention so bad, and I was the one that was just chilling, having drinks, sitting. And when my songs would come on, you know, I do little stuff, but I was really chilling. So one of his friends, it was so many of us, but one of his friends got into a fight. We was in like the biggest VIP of, you know, that club. One of his friends got into a fight, then beat some dude up because the dude was drunk. It was just a mess. So we ended up leaving there, and we went to a strip club. And the strip club we went to, I actually had worked at before. So when we went, they got like $5,000 in ones, him and his friends. They throwing money, you know. And this girl that I used to hang out with, I didn't know that she used to deal with him. I didn't know, or whatever. So I don't even think she spoke to me at the time. And I had no idea that they even, you know, that she dealt with him or whatever. But she seen I was with him and with his friends. He gave me and old girl 1,001s. Y'all, I'm not thinking, you know, usually girls will put that in their pocket. I'm not thinking I'm sitting there throwing the dang on money at girls, like, you know, instead of splitting it 500, let's put it in our purse. I'm not thinking. So we just throwing the whole $1,000. So we leave or whatever. We had a really good time. Like I'm not even gonna lie, he showed us a really good time. But we leave and we go back to the hotel room or whatever. And it's time to go. If everybody goes to their rooms, she was like, "What's up?" And I'm like, "What? What?" She was like, "What's up with a threesome?" I was like, "What?" She was like, "I won't tell nobody. You don't tell nobody. Let's you know, F this." And he wasn't even. She was like, "Let's F this nigga and let's get some more money out of him." So I'm like, "No, I ain't, you know, I'm not about to, you know, first, I don't know, like, in my head, I don't know why I didn't say yes. I don't know why. I just was like, huh? Like, I couldn't believe she asked me that instead of, usually it's the guy that asks for something like that. But for her to ask me that, let's mess around with him or whatever together. I'm like, no, I don't know about that. I was like, I asked him or something like that. I hit you up and let you know whatever he say. I don't hit her up. I don't say nothing. And honestly, me and him didn't even sleep together. I'm not even gonna lie. He gave me some head, but we did not sleep together or anything like that. So, we end up, you know, going. Me and him went to the room or whatever, our little room, and hers was around the corner like that. And he just gave me head, and we went to sleep. That was it. So the next day, you know. He took us to Ruth Chris. Him and his friends took us to Ruth Chris. I think they bought us a bottle of champagne. Like everything was like upscale. Everything was luxury. Like everything was what I like now. And then I didn't appreciate it. I didn't know. I just was like, dang, he got money, you know. So he ended up taking us out again. And then he ended up taking us to the airport because our flight was the next day. Took us to the airport, gave me like $500 more, Not to mention he had already sent me money before I even came. He had already sent me babysitting money, which was like $300. So he sent me that. And then, like I said, took us to the airport. Yeah, so as I was saying, I'm sorry. Gave me money when he took us to the airport. So I think my phone had died. When we went to the mall, y'all, my phone had died. So I had to call him off of her phone. So when we got back home to my house, I think she flew into my house or whatever, and with me to stay with me for a couple of days. And y'all, she was showing me something, or I was like, let me call him. I don't remember what it was. I think my phone was still dead. I don't know what. But y'all, why she had his number saved in her phone? So I called him. I said, what? First of all, I said something to her because I was just like, what is this about? What? She was like, oh, I had saved it that time because I thought you would need it again for when we was in St. Louis. I thought you would need it again, so I just saved it. Y'all was on 10, okay? Even though it's not my dude, but regardless, like, girl code, like, what is this about? You know what I mean? So she was like, yeah. So I called his phone and I'm like, what is this? I was snapping. What is this about? Like, you want my friend? Like, why would you, why she got your number in her phone? He was like, baby, what I look like? He was like, she not even my type. Like, she not even, come on now, like nothing but bad. And I'm not saying, because she's a really, really pretty girl. So I'm not saying that at all. But he like girls that's a little bit more different. He don't like girls that's just trying to, that needs attention. Like, he like girls that's more laid back. Like, I'm more laid back, chilled. And he was like, she's not even my type. And why would I do you like that? That's your friend. Like, come on now, you need it. So I said something to her. She was like, okay, I'm going to delete it. She deleted it. So another time, I let her fly up after that. And I was actually dating this guy. Y'all, I took her to his condo. He had a condo in Buckhead. Took her to his condo. She seen how nice it was. She's just like, we drinking. He's so cool. She like, dang, he's so cool. And he ended up taking us out after we had drinks at his house. He ended up taking us out. And I hope my phone don't die, y'all. It's supposed to die, Lord. Everything is just going wrong. So he took us out, VIP, of course. I was already into the VIP by then and stuff like that, and into the luxuries and type of stuff like that. So when she seen his condo, she was already on it. She seen his car, she was on it. She like, her antennas went up. So he's like, what happened? Oh, so after all of this happened, months later or something like that, he ended up telling me like, do you know that girl that you brought up? He said, look at this. And he showed me, y'all. She DM'd him pictures of her naked and was like, what's up? Hit me up. Hit me up. What's up? I'm trying to come to Atlanta. And she was naked, sent pictures of her backside, her front side, her in lingerie, like all kinds of stuff. And she just kept DMing him, and he wasn't responding to it. And she was like, what's up? So you don't want to hit me up? So you too good to hit me up? Like, she just kept. And he was like, what the hell? And he was like, why would you bring this type of girl around me? And he's like, I said, I was so hurt because me and him was actually dating. And I was just like, what in the world? Like, what is wrong with you to even... So I hit her up. And I'm like, why would you send him pictures? And she was like, why you care? He ain't your baby daddy. He ain't your nigga. So why you care? Don't call my phone no more with that and all this. And I just couldn't believe, because it's like, girl, are you slow? Like, something must be really in your head. Something must really be wrong with you. Like, why would you send my dude pictures of you naked, talk about what's up? I'm trying to come to Atlanta. I guess you wanted him to fly her out. And like, what? Why would you want to sleep with somebody that I am sleeping with? Like, what is wrong with you? So, that happened. And then I ended up going to Ohio. I ended up seeing her after this. That's when I completely dropped her, because I was just like, this is just too much. Like, this girl just keep this is not her only time. Like I told you, when we was younger, she was doing that. But I'm thinking she grew out of that. And I have not been in touch with her in a minute. So when I hit her up, I'm just like, I seen her. I was at the club. And I was at the club in Ohio with a guy that I was dealing with at that time. And me and him was just throwing hella money at the club. Like, it wasn't no... And she was a dancer at the club. So we throwing hella money. We just having a good time. We popping bottles. We the only ones that's just so turned up like this. Like, because it's Ohio, kind of. You know what I mean? So it's not like Atlanta, how we have all these sections and all this stuff. So we just having a good time. We got bottles. We doing all of that. Just enjoying ourselves. And we end up seeing her. Y'all, when she seen me, when I tell y'all I didn't see her again, like, she disappeared so fast because I was already drinking. And I was already upset because you didn't try me so many times. Like, and I told her when I see her, it's on. So when I seen her, y'all, she disappeared. Like, I didn't see her again that whole night. I think she got dressed and went home, y'all, because I was on my way. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I don't even be into, I'm not no, I fight if I have to. Like, I'm not into the fighting and stuff like that. But you got me messed up. You didn't try me so many times. And you didn't try me with a dude that I'm actually with. And I'm telling y'all, this dude used to do so much for me, and I guess she seen it and like she liked it, because I used to be gone and he had just surprised me and have stuff waiting on my bed for me. Like this, when Michael Kors first came out, he had a Michael Kors purse sitting on the bed for me with money in it and perfume around it and roses. Like, he used to do stuff like that. And then it's like when my bills, when it's time to pay my bills and stuff like that, like, y'all, I have like a pile and, you know, on the table and stuff like that, because nobody would come over my house. And he used to, from the first time he came over my house, he used to put how much my bills was in that envelope and extra money in that envelope. And I think she seen that and she like, okay, I want this. And it wasn't even, because I wouldn't say nothing, but it's, you know, he doing this. So you can see it. So she'll see like, oh God, like he doing all this stuff for her. Let me, you know, that's why she hit him up, sending him pictures of her or whatever. But whatever the case, that's why you have to make sure that you don't tell all your, I learned my lesson so much. You don't tell your friend all your business. And I had to learn the hard way. You don't tell your friends what your dude is doing for you. Like, keep that stuff a secret. How he's making love to you in bed. Like, I feel like that type of stuff got to be a secret from friends, family, all of that, because then they're going to want it. And seeing you doing all this, like, I told myself that I was going to stop putting my relationships and stuff like that online and stuff like that, even though I only put it on YouTube. But I was going to stop putting my family so much online and my relationship, because I just feel like it's nobody's business. And I try to share as much as I can, and I just try to be me, honestly. Like, I don't try to be anybody else. I just try to be me. So I love being able to go back and watch my vlogs and see my family on it. Like how I went back the other day, I went back and watched all my vlogs and seen how small Amelia was and how much bigger she's got, you know, in the time. So I just love sharing those things with you guys. So, yeah, you really gotta watch out, because people are envious and like, it's just really sad. And I've never been like that. I've never slept around with any of my friends' mans. Never, nothing like that at all. Like, that's not even me. That's, I don't, what I look like, I don't want you. Ugh. Y'all know what I mean. Like, I don't want your juices on me and like, ugh. But yeah, I just wanted to, you know, do that story time or whatever, because girl, whatever, because it didn't happen to me plenty of times and stuff like that. But this is somebody that, she was like my best friend, and we was just always together. Like, everyone always, when they see her, they see me. When they see me, they see her. And she's a sweet girl. And like right now, if I was to see her, I don't hold no grudge like that. So if I was to see her, I wouldn't even, you know, I know where to keep you at a distance. And me and you would never have a conversation on the phone. Like, I'm the type of person, I done got older. I say hi and bye. That's about it. It's not, no, we gonna have our numbers, we flying you out, I'm flying you out. It's none of that, because you didn't try me. I don't need that type of energy around me. Like, I don't need you looking at my man and asking me about his size, and I don't need all of them problems, honey. So yeah, I don't know. I don't want to keep going on and on and on. And my phone is about to die anyway. I think I'm about to record this other video. I know y'all really, 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 really going to want to see that video because I know what y'all like. Okay. So whatever. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up. And I will see you guys in my next video.